Hey everybody, it's Derek from North Awakens here, bringing you our latest war recap. While a few of us were away at the North Watchers arranged war, the North Awakened folks here had another war. I'm going to recap that one against Clash Us If You Can, and they took care of business, absolutely dominated everybody here. We'll take a look at what they did to our bases there. You can see just a lot of two-star attacks and three sprinkled in. And when that finishes up, we'll go take a look here. You can see just that 2 stars off of the perfect war. God, everybody 3-starred. Absolutely great job to everybody. North Awakens. 98.7% destruction. Great. And, the 29 3-stars, just missing that one up top. And but that'll get it done most of the time. So, okay, let's jump into some of these attacks. First, we're going to take a look at Drogon going up against their number 8, Tim. He's going to come in here. So wants to get that CC lure with the hog. He's going to drag it over. We're going to speed through that part. Just typical stuff, seeing a dragon and a balloon in the CC. Set the witch down. Few Archer Queen and the witches for a few skeletons for distraction. Just wants to get in there, take out that queen. Create a nice wide funnel. And he easily gets that done. And then you're going to see up here at the top, if I recall correctly, we're just going to start seeing a mass of hogs come in. And so yeah, it just does like a 4-finger drop, working that across. Has 3 heals for his hog, so it's just going to drop those as needed, keep sprinkling in a few on the side to keep that path and getting everything, staying in that core, staying all together under those heals. Just working around, just absolutely great. As soon as that cannon starts engaging on that main pack of hogs, he sails ahead and sends in a few, just take that out. A few of them are going to go over there, get out of that heal, go over to that Tesla. But that's okay. They're going to get a glancing heal at the end there. Come over, group up back up together, take out that arch tower, turn around on that Barb King and those skeletons, and then it is game over. So we'll fast forward this cleanup because he does have quite a bit, even with the queen, a wizard or two, and that witch. So yeah, we'll just speed through this real quick. And just an absolute great attack. Nice job, Drogon. And next we're going to take a look at AK on their number 15. Not like this, it was just a very nice Go Valo. I'm just going to pause it for 1 second here. You can see between the air defense and the sweeper, there's a hole. So he didn't have to do anything much, just had to get him into that excuse me, into that compartment with that air defense. We'll get that going again. So just wants to send a few hogs in, take out that arch tower, get the CC lure. Fortunately, that didn't get it done, so he was able to just place a barb down there, get it taken care of. We'll fast forward through this typical CC killing stuff. But as opposed to sprinkling in some barbs, he does just go ahead and drop that golem right away. Then he's got a bunch, quite a few wizards there. Wants to make a nice wide funnel so those Valkyries aren't going to stray on him. I'm sure he wants to get rid of those army camps on both sides, just with those buildings stacked up next to each other. The Valks are going to go ahead and love that. They like that. He sends in that test Valk, perfect. Just make sure they're going to go in. Gets everything. They bust through that wall. And he had a heal waiting for him. He's going to have another heal for these guys in the core. The only thing I would say is right about now, I mean, he could go ahead and start getting these loons going in. These Valks are tearing up that core, and there they come in. He could have had them a little earlier, but that's, being nitpicky. They're not a cleanup troop. They're not going to be that good at it. The rest of it'll get done. Just don't want to have anything else beaten up on your core killing troops. So you absolutely just demolish that backside of that base. There were so many loons that came down. We'll go through this cleanup as, once again, there is quite a bit of it. He had about a minute there of cleanup. But just an awesome attack. Really fun one to watch. One of those you don't get to see a lot. So thought you guys would appreciate seeing them. So we'll finish through this and go take a look at the next one. And next we have Kopitai, on number, I wrote that down wrong. It's on number 18. Oh, and he's just going to straight up hog this base, which is always good to see, still current meta. This is what's going to happen. What most of our attacks are, what most of the time you're going to want to use up against these non-anti 3-star bases for sure. So we'll speed through this typical CC kill, take out turret, wants to get that dragon loon off to the corner. Gonna just have a couple wizards come down, drop some barbs, and then here come the hogs. Nice Asian wall deployment, gonna take out all those point defenses together. They're just gonna move into that core, has a heal there waiting for them, they'll bounce around. Drops a poison, just wants to slow down that king, prevent some of his hogs from dying. Only tweak I would suggest on this is having some of your hogs come in at the sides just to reinforce that core so that your core hogs stay together. And I'll help limit some damage to the spring traps and other things like that. But you can see, while I did have those loons, didn't really get much for him in this attack. Just one went down to a mine. The other had the hogs already out in the ring by the time it got there. But still, tons of hogs left over. Only that cannon, the king, and those skeletons up left. They're going to take out that cannon real quick, turn around, take care of that king and that skeleton. That'll be it for this guy's base. I just barely got it done. I had one hog there that finished him off. We'll go ahead and speed through this cleanup. You got wizards on both sides of the ring there, just closing everything in. Just they get in, help that hog take out that core, the 2 core buildings, and it gets an easy 3-star. Oh, I didn't see his name was Lord Snow. That's kind of funny. We got 2 more we're going to take a look at next. We're going to look at Ares taking on number 21. I like this because he's doing a Govalo. So it seemed like they had a lot of these bases where these air defenses were clumped up in the core. He's just going to use a couple loons here on the front end. Wants to get that defensive funnel created, so he can have his golem going right up the middle. So we'll see that. Another really cool thing about this attack, something you don't see too often, is a no lure CC kill. Just had a couple wizards drop that rage for him. Those wizards in rage will take care of that dragon pretty quick. I think he might have deployed his Valks a little too early because he had a couple of them stray off, but the bulk of them got in there. Has a heal waiting for him. They're just going to move around, shred that core without anything in that, without any CC troops left. There's really nothing that can kill Valks at Town Hall 8, especially those max level Valks he got. Oh, I'm sorry, he had a P.E.K.K.A in the CC. Sorry guys, I'm watching way too many attacks lately, and this one kind of suffered. So yeah, still has Valks doing tanking. They're breaking through some walls. Got that P.E.K.K.A, which is doing a great job of just beating those walls open, get those Valks into those outside compartments, and they're just going to continue to clean up this trash. This base is basically gone at this point. Valks and Pekka are just gonna get on that outside. They're gonna go clear some buildings, work their way back around. The king and some wizards are following them up. And you have the golem just sitting there tanking that wizard tower. So we'll kind of speed through this because it's a lot of cleanup. Two defenses. He's got so many units left over. There's nothing that could stop it at this point. He's hit. They'll get in there, take out that cannon, and get a nice 3-star. Our final one, we're going to take a look at Zeus. Coming in with a go-ho on, right away with the go-ho on number 23. Just gets those two golems down, gets those wizards, creating that funnel, typical stuff. Everything you want to practice and be good at and be working towards for Town Hall 8 and 9 and going forward. Gets those wall breakers in. I like another no lure CC kill, just as the wizards under rage, they're gonna take care of that dragon with so many wizards pretty easily. And those wall breakers open up those compartments. And then he's just coming in with hogs. Hogs on the side here to protect that kill squad moving in. I think he wanted that kill squad to get into that core, but fortunately they kind of just went for a little stroll. Wall breakers opened up some side compartments that kind of got them going. But that's okay. With 2 heal spells, that many hogs, all those clumped up defenses, those hogs are all getting the benefit of those heals, and they're just working around together. Now the golems finally get into that core, but the damage is done at this point. The hogs are cleaning everything up nicely. Just has that one little cannon left, the Barb King, and it will be it. So we'll just speed through this cleanup. So the wizards and the golems take care of the king and finish off with that barracks and just another awesome 3-star. Great job, Zeus. And we'll take a look and give credit to everybody who had a 6-star war for us. So Beerman, um, Wolf did it. Let's see who AK had one. Seems very typical for that. Kurdish, hope I said that right. Trogdor, unfortunately. Um, Zeus, TY, Gladder, and then Tack. So just great job to everybody there. So once again, guys, happy Halloween and thanks for watching.